morning, good morning, good morning. Where are we? Happy Tuesday. Today has been a busy day. Today has been a busy day already. Such a thing. Feels like 3 days in one. Everybody's good, everybody's online. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if we can. Two different. The beginning of the sequence, we are finding our way. The beginning of anything, we're figuring out what's asked of us. The beginning, we are understanding the nuts and bolts. And then we settle in. And as we stay in motion, in practice, we find that spot where we can simply show up and what we know can carry us. And this sequence is remarkably rewarding. And I'd love to hear how you have been receiving the outcomes here. I know that my state of mind is more stable. I know that my temper is tempered. And my impatience is quiet. I can be younger, definitely, for sure, hot-headed and sharp and fiery. And that is not the case now, which is a wonderful thing as I mature. But even so, there is a calm because I am aware that what I set my mind to, I will bring to fruition. And that is an aspect of nabhi kriya, that is an aspect of the energy in the center of ourselves, and it is twofold, right? I begin to have more patience, partly because I know that what I set my mind to, I will accomplish. And so we find that this aspect of ourselves in our center is where we take action. It's the energy necessary to choose, and then the energy necessary to do. It's the fire in the belly. It's the burning of the coal that drives the steam engine, right? It's the place that we transform, digest, break down, make sense of. As we do this again and again, and as we repeat it to ourselves, and as our experience begins to play out more consistently, my experience of myself becomes more consistent and I become more confident. You have a relationship with you. And when you say to yourself, I will get up tomorrow morning and I will walk to the mailbox and back. And maybe that's something you've had in your mind again and again and you haven't been able to do. First of all, you need the ability, the fire in your belly to wake and then to walk. And if you wake and you walk and you surprise yourself, and I did that. And you say, I'm going to do it again. And you wake and you walk and you do it again and you do it again. You begin to build an understanding that when you say something to yourself, it will be done. That consistency from thought to action is what builds our sense of trust in ourselves. So we're at day 15, and for the next 5 days, until we get to the middle of this 40-day sequence, really these 5 days we settle and we're making an agreement with ourselves. I will show up and I will respond and I will take action. The more we settle that in, the stronger that circuit becomes, the more you will find that the things you set out to accomplish get easier, and the easier they get, the calmer you become about what your choices are and what they mean to you, and the fact that they really will come true. This is the power of the third center. It is our fire, our choice, our ability, and our self-confidence. A sense of ourselves as able. Find this today. The rest of the time I will be quite quiet, but let's ride that and see where we go. Begin to feel that. Hands high, palms together, heart high, palms together, sitting tall. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, everything known and unknown. 3 times with me, inhale, tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, find your playlist. Start yourself up at Celeste. Celeste. And then unfolding your blanket, come to belly down. Good. Walk your thighs back, walk your feet back. Shake out your heels and your hips. Cross your forearms and put your forehead down. And put everything down. Full. Eyes closed, beginning to deepen your breathing. Walk your thighs back a little bit further. Walk your elbows a little further forward. That you are making space from your navel in all directions. That energy at the center of you that allows you to choose, to act, and then believe is opening. I am this. Softening the abdomen, feeling yourself widen and spread onto the surface of the floor, the mat, the blanket, the earth. Keep your head low. Turn over. Eyes closed, knees bent, feet flat. Elbows beside you or hands overhead. Lift your ribs, sink your seat, your tail into the floor, sink your shoulders into the floor, and just arch your back and then roll down into the floor. Arching your back, roll open. Good, and then roll down. Roll open. And roll down. Good. Widen your feet to the width of your mat. Let your knees fall in and in and in. Soften your navel, soften your hips. And then pause in the center.
Walk your feet back onto your mat. Take your strap and place it over the arch of your right foot. Arms straighten. Hold either side of that strap with your right leg straight and your arms straight. Just catch the strap where you find it. And then bend your elbows wide. Draw your knee and your thigh down towards your body. Pull with your hands. And as you press into your heels, straighten the arms, open the upper back. And we go. Inhaling, bring it down. Exhale, press it out right into the center of your heel. Be strong and clear in your movements. We become very deliberate. I will extend my leg. I will bend my elbows. We make a choice. We say it to ourselves. We take action. We practice that. Become deliberate. Press your heel high and pause right there. Shoulders square into the floor. Send your right hip forward, away from your right shoulder. Press your right heel high. Open the back of your right knee. Widen the back of your right knee. Draw your toes back and draw your shin a little closer to your face. Hold both sides of the strap in your right hand. Left arm extended. Open your right leg and your left hand wide apart, and then on your exhale, bring it back together. Inhale, open wide, a little further into the inner thigh. I'll turn so you can see. Exhale to center. Inhale, open wide. Pause right there. Both float off the floor. Left hand off the floor. Right leg off the floor. Extend your left leg long and straight into the floor. Press into both heels. Spread your toes. Take action from the center of your belly out into your heels, out into your fingers, to the crown of your head. Find that space and open it wide. And bring it up into the center, hands and foot. Release the strap. Bend your right knee so that the tip of your toes finds your kneecap. And rinse the navel now. Drop across. And inhale up into the center. Exhale, drop across. And center. And bending your left elbow, drop your right knee to rest in your palm and extend, pressing out into both heels, legs straightening. Bend your right knee, knee towards chest, pull it in, and then exhale, press out straight into both legs. Inhale, bend your knee, draw your knee towards your chest, and then exhale, press all the way out, firming your legs, turn from the navel. Drop your right shoulder toward the floor, stay. Scissor your thighs, firm your legs, empty your belly. Bend your knee, and bring it up, and change sides. So the strap goes over your left arch. Arms straighten, hold the strap where you find it. Left leg straightens, then bending your elbows wide, bring it down, knee to the floor. Extend, heel to the sky, press. Bend your elbows wide, bring it down, close your eyes. And extend. Inhale, bending. Exhale, press. Stay. Stabilizing. Left hip away from your left shoulder. Left heel reaching towards the sky. Draw your toes back. Draw your shin a little closer to your face. Both straps in your left hand. Right palm faces the left foot. Open wide. Arm away from heel. And then exhale back to center, both of them. Inhale, open wide. Exhale to center. And again, arm wide, leg wide, pausing, floating off the floor. Extend your right leg long. Press into the heels. Breathe as though right into the center of your navel. Reach in all directions. back into the center. Set your strap down. Bending your left knee, tips of the toes to the right kneecap, wash to the right. And then inhale back up. Only as far as your body appreciates. Inhaling up. Exhaling across. Resting your right elbow on the floor. Your right palm open. Rest your left knee into your palm. And then press your right leg straight. Press your left leg straight. And bend. Left knee towards your chest. And then exhale, press away. Bend your left knee, bring it in. Exhale, press into both legs. Scissor your thighs. Turn your navel to the left. Drop your left shoulder firm in the feet. Turn right from the center. Bend your left knee. Put your foot flat. Bring it into the middle. So setting your strap aside. Drawing your knees into your chest. Hold your shins. Take your heels up high, feet flexed, hands overhead, make an L. Unfolding the arms and legs. Exhale, bend your knees, fold it in. Feet to the floor, hands overhead, lift your hips. Here's your inhale. Making a ball, hands to shins. Here's your exhale. We go heels up, hands up, inhale. Exhale, make a ball. Feet to the floor, hands overhead, inhale up. Exhale down. Oh. Heels up, hands up. Exhale, make a ball. Hips up, hands up. One more round, hands to shins. Heels up, hands up. Make a ball. Feet to the floor, hips up, hands up. Here we go. Stay right here. Heels down, shoulders down. Bring your elbows down beside you. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. Anchor into the backs of your arms. And let your heels be heavy. Your feet are long. Press your elbows down and your shoulders down. Your heart floats up. And roll your way all the way down. To turn over onto your belly. Staying low, walk your thighs back. Walk your feet back. And bring your palms right down where your ribs are resting on the floor. Float your feet, firm your legs, and then inhale, feet open, exhale, feet together, tuck your chin. Inhale, open, exhale together. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So from your hips to your toes, you grow longer and stronger until it seems as though you're moving right from your navel. And as you bring your feet in, bring your elbows a little closer, your shoulders down your back. 3. That whole posterior chain getting stronger. 2. Good. And then feet down. Drop your thighs, forearms to the floor. Elbows down. Lightly trying to widen the elbows, to broaden the collarbones, to sink your thighs. A little wag of the tail. Use your fingertips to lengthen your navel forward. Drop your thighs more heavily into the floor. No pressure in the low back. And roll your navel down. Walk your hands out long. Float your feet, float your hands. Bring your elbows back as you make fists. Inhale, open your hands. Exhale, bring it back, firm your legs. In the nose, out the mouth. In. In and out.
And out. One more, we go. Drawing it towards you. And then palms down, thighs down, heart up into cobra. Or lifting off, tops of your feet, hands only, upward facing. 3, legs strong, thighs heavy. 2. And then bend to the knees. Put your feet together, put your knees together.
Tuck your chin round your back, hips side to side.
Fold your blanket. Tuck the bottom twist and set it aside. And then downward facing dog. Palms down and away, thumbs heavy.
Outer arms wrap back, knees soft. Paddle it out one knee and then the other.
Walking your feet to your hands. Feet are 2 fists distance apart. Knees are bent. Hands forward, seat down, thumbs up, heart up, stand up tall. And then sit back. Ribs to thighs, fingers to floor, head is down.
Inhale, thumbs up, heart up, stand up.
So we find a flow through the body, sitting down,
Rising up. Inhale, stand.
exhale, fold. And have your hands wide and down. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet. Step your right foot wide to the right. And we'll put the blocks just in front of and just inside your big toes. Hands go wide. Bend your right knee, left hand down. Revolve. And find that space through the length of your spine. And standing tall, left hand wide. Bend your left knee, right hand down. And then sweeping over the top. And center. Right hand wide. Inhale, bend your right knee, left hand down. Right hand reaches over the top. Bring it straight up, look down, breathing out. Stand tall, inhale. We go like this. Left knee bends, right hand down. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, reach up, look down. Stand tall. Right knee bends. Inhale over. Exhale, look down. Stand up. Bend left knee, right hand down. Inhale over. And standing wide. A right leg. Last set. Over the top. Turn the chest. Look down. Stand tall. Left knee bend, right hand down. And reach over the top. And look down. And stand tall. Bring your hands up high, step to the top of your mat. Hook your thumbs and begin to move side to side. You stay tall. I kneel so you can see. And turn. Inhale left, exhale right. In, out, in, out. Through the sides of the body, the sides of the spine, up through the pinkies, up into the fingertips. A little quicker, a little smaller. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upright, hands go wide and down. Palms facing forward, thumbs point up. Bring it down. Place your blocks end to end, the front of the mat. Come to lie on your back. If you know where you're going, go. Start it up, but always warm up before you begin.
Tips of the toes to the blocks. Lift your hips, palms face down under your seat. Arms extend, palms into the floor. Draw your right knee in, and then your left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Close your eyes. As you're ready, extend your leg. Inhale up, exhale down. With each movement, we're reconfirming the relationship between our choice, our action, and our self. Right? I can do this. I do this, and I do this. Our choices are the home of our power. You just feel one after the other, eyes closed. And just make sure that you don't hear the word power and turn it into force. Make your face soft. Make your gesture graceful and precise. Power is not force, not synonymous. Three, 2, 1. Lift your hips, free your hands, heels wider than blocks, legs long. Pause, feel the legs. The current, the momentum from the power of your choices is running through you. Walk your feet in. Lift your hips. Put your palms face down. Draw your knees up. So adjust anything you need to, that you have a little bit of a tip in the toe. And your right toe down to the block. Inhale it up. Left toe down. Inhale it up. So we start right here. So simple. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Or both feet together. Inhale up. Exhale down. But sometimes it's so automatic we forget that we are making a choice, and in that choice we are making an agreement inside of ourselves. I will drop my feet and bring them back up. That same muscle, that same agreement internally, I will stop smoking. Right? Whatever change we're looking to make, it starts with a choice. Work here or your legs extend. And by starting with small choices again and again, we work through boredom. We work through distraction. We work through fatigue. So that our most common obstacles become familiar and our power becomes larger than their power. So for now, just raise and lower your feet and know that you're building a relationship with yourself, with your choices. Three, two, bend your knees, feet down, lift your hips, take your hands wide or overhead. Legs extend out, space and breath into the center of your body. And a very bright, calm. Walking your feet in. Shift your hips, wag your tail. Adjust the low back as needed. Let your knees come open and closed. And then holding the outer knees, you may modify by holding the strap. Hold the strap at the outer knees and drop the elbows. Find that crease of the hips and the knees. Or reach your forearms around your knees and hold the strap a little closer. The full posture, one hand holds the opposite wrist. Bring it in. Micro movements, shake the feet, the tail, whatever you need, and then settle and become still. That there is power in our actions, how we initiate, how we conclude. And there is power in our inaction, in our stillness. How we don't click the bait. How we listen and let it flow past. Breathe into the upper back, opening the inner body, the awareness of how much space you have internally. Become restful. Soften your shoulders and your lips. Fill the front of your chest with breath. Broaden your collarbones. Inhabit all the inner space that's available and soften your hips. Breathing down into the belly, absorb the crease of the bind, the constraint. Breathe it out, creating ease. So that as you release your arms wide, your legs long, you can breathe in. And then you exhale, bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, opening. Exhale, close. Arms out wide, feet stay together. Navel to spine. Inhale when you open, exhale when you fold. To modify, open the right side only, keeping the left. And then keep hold of the right and open the left. One side at a time as you choose. 2 legs, 2 arms as you choose. The pace, the intensity, this is yours. Close your eyes, we go. Knees bend, feet flat. Pause a beat. Be still. Deepen your breath, free from the pulse, free from the form that our breath takes in that. Draw your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers over the shin, keep it close, left heel high. Flex foot, sweep it up and take it down. Inhale and exhale. Keep it close. Let it get a little quicker. 8, 7, 6. Three, 2, change. Draw your left shin and your right leg long. Inhale, it comes up. Exhale, down. Really staying stable in that left shin. Rinse out the right hip, right low back. We can have aspiration after aspiration of what we want and what we see ourselves as capable of, and somehow there's a gap and it doesn't get enacted. And over we fall short of our own goals. Pause. Nabhi kriya is a healing for this break between what we know we can do and what is actually showing up in our world. Roll up, roll over. Blocks forward, knees wide, toes together, child's pose. Fold it back. If you can't do child's pose to hanging child, you'll find cat-cow. Just roll a little bit side to side. And hands and knees either rolling through cat-cow or rolling the thighs down, the toes up, and then exhaling back. So we can create a storm inside of ourselves. Idea after idea, and then a sensation of repeatedly defeating ourselves with other choices. I won't eat after 8 p.m. because I know I'll sleep better, and then somehow at 9:30 I find myself eating, right? We made a decision, and then the decision gets overridden, and it just starts everywhere, and we come apart, and we feel disheveled and discouraged. And there's a storm inside of ourselves. Down dog. What if we could make a shelter? What if there was a center that the winds couldn't find? The center of yourself so stable that you knew that what you chose would be yours. Walk your feet to your hands. Bring your hands to your hips, knees deeply bent, heart up, hands up. Inhale, rising. Hands wide. Fold. And rise. So take your time, perhaps the hands going down the backs of the legs, and unfold. And fold. Maybe the hands finding the floor. Take your time. Moving from the navel, navel draws back into the spine, the hinge of the hips. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Let it quicken. And then you stay with it. You stay with yourself. You stay with your choice. You experience the outcome. It's not in your mind, and it's an experience of your body. It's not hypothetical. It's not anyone else. This is you with you. This is how we change our lives. This is the reach. Our yoga into our lives. 3, 2. Hands wide, standing tall. May we be changed.
great beings of light. May we feel the sensation as a being of light. And may that sensation and that experience change our thinking. Shake it out. Bring it down. May that thinking, pause your playlist. May that thinking show up in our words. Our words, our naming, our sound, our frequency, our tone, our breath, everything that goes into making our words. And the way in which giving our word is a form of promise. I will meet you there, we say. And we are taken at our word. So what if there was one word that could open up all the other words to become more powerful? Har, H-A-R, the sound of infinite potential. Har. And the har comes from the navel. Sit down, rise tall. Har, har, har. 3 slow pulses. Feel the navel move between each. And then 8 double time. Har, 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 har. We fit them together. 3 slow, 8 double time, right from the navel. Hands to thighs if you choose. The lower jaw stays quiet. The movement's in the tongue. Or stabilize your physical form more fully. Arms extended. Clasp your hands. Bring the pinky edge, the bottom of that clasp, bring that together. And roll the under upper arms towards each other and the shoulder blades under your heart for 3 minutes. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Pause. Sweep your hands up high and wide. Inhale. 3 more sips. Lift your chin. We clear and strengthen our word, as well as our body, as well as our thoughts, as well as our experience, so that there is a coherence. All of it fits together. Stay seated if you choose, or lie back, finding your shavasana. Whole body open and at ease on the floor. Today I will sit, rest, just 3 minutes at ease. Beginning to deepen your breathing. The hint of a smile. A skillful softening around your eyes. Hands overhead. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. A little bit side to side. Inhale up. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll yourself into a seated position. Arriving to sweep wide and tall. Palms together, bring it in. Inhale up. Then bring it in. Go one more. Palms together, thumbs to the heart. In your mind or aloud, repeat. I expand in success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead, center, Satnam. This is my truth. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat. Satnam. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your practice. Knowing that you are stirring the power to choose and take action, what would you choose? Be deliberate. Set something out of yourself. Man, I have really wanted to do that. Have it in the forefront of your mind. Direct this energy in that way. And start again. Because maybe you have a little bit more momentum in that direction than you ever imagined was possible. I have found, this morning I sat down and I listed out what are the things that I thought I couldn't do that all of a sudden this month, they're just falling into place. I couldn't, there was just thing after thing, very simple, and yet they were so simple and still I couldn't accomplish them. You know, moving accounts in a bank, or cleaning out my car, or changing a pattern of eating. Very simple, very direct. They affect my day-to-day workings. So when I affect them, they affect me, and the momentum builds. How would you direct this amazing nabhi kriya energy? Come back for more, but put it to use. I'll see you tomorrow. Sadhana.